Mr. Weaver, would you state your name, please, for the record?
Raymond Weaver.
Thank you. Ms. Strasser, what are we going to do?
He is going to be entering a guilty plea to retail fraud, third degree, in file 242503 SM, and then file 242429 SM will be dismissed.
All right. Mr. Weaver, you heard what your attorney has stated. Is that your understanding as well?
Yes, sir.
The allegation is that you stole property from a Dollar General that was open to the public, and that the value of the property you stole was less than $200. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
What did you steal from the Dollar General?
A cell phone.
And the value of that cell phone?
I don't know, $50.
$77.28.
All right. Are the people satisfied?
Yes, we are.
Ms. Strasser, are you satisfied?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right. Do you wish to address sentencing? Well, first of all, Mr. Zakrzewski, you wish to address sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. We would leave it to the discretion of the court. I believe the defense is going to propose time served, and we do not oppose that. And also, there is a restitution request that was sent out back in June. We haven't got any response to that yet, so I don't believe there's a restitution issue at this time.
I'll indicate that if there's restitution, it'll have to be established by motion. Ms. Strasser, what did you have to say?
Thank you. We would ask for time served. Mr. Weaver has been incarcerated in the Kalamazoo County Jail for the previous 4 months, which is a very extensive amount of time. He did return the cell phone in this matter and would ask the court for the time served recommendation to be followed. Thank you.
Mr. Weaver, what do you have to say?
I'm sorry for taking the phone, and I think 4 months is a pretty long enough time for taking a cell phone and giving it back to him in the box without opening it.
Well, okay. I mean, that may be, but that seems like an odd way to barter your life away. If you're going to be trading 4 months for different items that you decide that you're going to steal, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a really good plan of action. You might want to reconsider that. I will go ahead and I will send the Nolly Pros pertaining to the other file that dismisses that. In this matter, I will go ahead and indicate that I am going to assess some minimal costs that I have no choice but to assess. So whether I order time served or not, we still need to assess the state costs of $50 and court costs of $75. So there's $125 that will be owing. I'll give you 90 days from your release date in Kalamazoo to take care of that.
All right.
When are you anticipated to be released from Kalamazoo?
About a year from now. Is there any way I could just do time in jail and cover that up then?
No.
The $150.
I wish I could. I don't have a means of doing that.
But I know, but I'm not going to pay it, so I'm just going to do time in jail.
Well, that would just be a separate matter of contempt, though. But in any event, we're going to be indicating $125 to be paid 90 days after release.
I'm just going to do the time in jail.
Well, I'm trust me, sir. I'm sentencing you to 93 days in jail and give you credit for 93 days served.
Right.
So
I know, but I'm talking about for the payment.
I'm sorry.
I said for the thing, I'm not going to pay it. Is there any way they could just give me time in jail for it? Seems I'm going to be here anyways.
Sir, I guess maybe I'll say it to you one more time. I'll say it to you slowly this time.
Yeah.
Even if I sentence you to time served, which is my inclination, and that's what I am planning to do, I still have no choice but to assess state costs and a crime victim fee. So that's why, even if I use only time, there's still $125 that will be owing.
Oh, no. Is there any way I can file a motion for that? Is there any way I can file an appeal on that? For the.
You know what, you can
guys send me an
discuss
email?
it with your, sir, you know what, the normal costs associated with this would be $525 on both files. So this is going to be a greatly reduced matter. This is just something that is imposed by the state that we have to do. Sorry,
Fine.
if you want
I
to,
didn't know that.
avoid, sir, if you want to avoid this type of charge, I would suggest you
I'm gonna
stop
go out and
stealing
steal again.
things.
I'm gonna go have fun and steal again, sir. I'm done talking. I'll just follow you.
Well, that seems like a really poor choice of career paths.
That's my life.
Well, but no, yeah, well, it is your life because that's what you're choosing to do with it. But good luck to you, sir. You can leave.
Thank
Let's go on the record in the matter of the people, state of Michigan versus Brizendine.
This is Jessica Brizendine.
Okay. The victim in this case talked to me the other day. He indicated that he wanted to appear for sentencing and make a statement. I'm just curious if he's in the waiting room.
What is his name?
It's Lee Earl Brizendine.
I am not. I'm right here with Jessica. We share a phone.
Oh, are you Mr. Brizendine? Are you the victim in this?
Yes, sir, I am.
And it's non-assaultive contact for the record.
I was just gonna say, all right. All right, well, Mr. Brizendine, then if you wish to be heard, please go ahead.
Okay. My wife was very sick that day, and I might have said some things to her that might have provoked her. I would like to see time served because, like, I'm with her. We have 2 kids together in our custody, a 20-year-old and a 2-year-old, and 2 kids out of our custody. And so she doesn't have a job. I'm on Social Security. So, like, any fines and costs, I'd have to pay because she doesn't have a job. Well, I would owe you. And she was very sick that day. She had an E. coli infection. She had a catheter put in.
Mr. Zakarzeki, anything you'd like to say in regard to sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor. We would leave this matter to the court's discretion.
Did we take this plea as a DD second?
It was one
No,
count of DV.
No, it was amended to first. It was amended first. Okay, go ahead. All right, Ms. Silverstein, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're asking for fines and costs only in this matter. Ms. Brizendine takes responsibility for the role that she played in her actions on that day. It's my understanding the 2 parties have reconciled. They are married, and they've been working through this issue. Ms. Brizendine is in counseling and recognizes the factors that led up to that incident. There is extremely high stress, extremely severe medical conditions. While she knows that's no excuse for her behavior, she's taking steps to manage her stress better, take care of her health, and move forward so that her and Mr. Brizendine Sr. can act as a family unit and be productive together. So we ask the court consider that for sentencing.
Ms. Brizendine, what would you like to say?
I basically, this situation was not a normal situation. I understand it occurred, and hopefully, you know, with being a little bit more on top of my health and trying to get control over some of the stress in my life, we can get this, you know, to where it never ever happens again. And it was very unusual.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we can get this to where it doesn't happen again. It sounds like we need some monitoring, some supervision, because it had happened just a few months prior, right? It happened again in, you know, the previous incident was in March of 2024, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, DVs, domestic violence matters, being some of the most dangerous matters that law enforcement, as well as general public, and you know, specifically parties, are confronted with. It's a very dangerous thing. Whether or not you're getting back together or you guys have reunited, that doesn't really address the matter of the future safety. Because if this is the manner in which you determine that it's best to, or the manner in which you use to deal with stresses and or health issues. That's not healthy, and that's dangerous for everybody else, including yourself. So I'm going to put you on probation for a period of 12 months. And purpose of probation is to provide you with counseling, anger management, and or batterers counseling to enable you to learn how to deal with anger impulses and flashpoints, to be able to engage with individuals with whom you have a domestic relationship in a constructive and civil manner. No contact, the no contact is already gone, so that's already been adjusted to non-assaultive.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, you scared me for a moment. Am I able to do probation through Kalamazoo County? I do not have a vehicle.
No, you cannot. No.
Oh. Can it be done via like phone or Zoom? I don't have a.
There's going to be significant amounts can be done with remotely, but there may be some things you're required to be here for. But by and large, it will be, you'll be able to work with the probation officers, but it's going to be through our probation department.
Okay, that's at least helpful. I'm really concerned about being able to get there.
Fines are $300. State costs $50. Court costs $300. Crime victim right fee $75.
I apologize for your time, sir.
That's a total of $1,085. You can pay over the period of probation.
Okay, will they allow me to set up a payment plan?
You can work that out with the probation officers.
Okay.
You're all set? Do you have the number for the probation department?
Yes, I do. I believe my attorney just sent that to me via text.
All right, so go ahead and give them a call and they'll take it from there.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.